What's up, guys? My name is Aaron Baz, fitness manager at Fit Athletic, and this is your Trainer Tip Tuesday. Today I want to show you 3 ways I recommend that you warm up on leg day. The goal of an effective warm-up is to reduce tightness in the legs and increase blood flow and range of motions in the hips and in the legs. If you're skipping your warm-up on leg day, you are reducing the effectiveness of your workout and you are increasing your risk of injury. The first thing I want you guys to do to warm up on leg day is go grab a foam roller and jump down on the floor. Now, a foam roller is used to reduce tightness in the legs. What you want to do is you want to roll around throughout your leg, each muscle individually, and what you're doing essentially is you're hunting. And what you're hunting for are the places that are the most sensitive or sort of delicate when you roll over them with the foam roller. Those are referred to as adhesions, or better known as knots. What foam rolling does is once you apply pressure to those knots, it sends a signal to your nervous system, which essentially lets that muscle release. When your muscles are tight or contracted, they sort of look like this, like interlaced, like this, really, really tight. When they're relaxed and they release, they sort of come apart and they sort of end up like this. So when you apply that foam roller to those knots, that's what sends that signal to let the nervous system release that muscle. So essentially what you're doing is you're reducing the tightness by finding those sensitive places and then rolling over them, getting the muscle to relax. So let me show you how to foam roll. I'm gonna show you how to foam roll my quads, but essentially foam rolling is the same for every different muscle group in the legs and the hips. So what I like to do here is just kind of put the foam roller right kind of above my knee, okay? And then what I'm doing, as I said, is I'm just sort of rolling around here, hunting, right? I'm trying to find the places that are the most delicate, the most sensitive, and there's one right there. So I kind of find a place where it kind of hurts. And now what you want to do is you want to kind of focus on that spot and just focus on your breathing, trying to get the muscle to actually relax. I recommend spending anywhere from 30 to 60 seconds on each of these little places and no more than 2 to 3 minutes on each muscle group that you're foam rolling. Now, as far as foam rolling, you can foam roll your entire leg if you have tightness, or you can foam roll just one section of your leg. That's completely up to you. But regardless, this is the first place that you should start when you're warming up on your leg day. Part 2 of your leg day warm-up is doing dynamic movements. A dynamic movement is designed to get the body moving, and it often replicates the activity or sport that you're about to perform. An example of a dynamic movement for the groin and hamstrings would be leg swings. I'm going to demo that for you right now. So what I want you to do is come over to a post or something where you can keep your upper body stable. Go ahead and hold on. Now we're going to work the left leg here, and when we're working the left leg, we're going to first swing it out to the left side of us, getting a nice stretch here in the groin. Then we're going to kick it through, and on the way up here, we're going to feel a nice stretch in the hamstrings here. So kick it out and up. You should do about 20 reps, 2 sets here on about each leg. What I recommend is performing 2 to 3 dynamic movements, focusing on muscle groups that you're about to work in the gym. Last part of your warm-up is going to be to use a band to activate the hips and prime the glutes. A great example of that would be lateral band walks. To perform a lateral band walk, what I want you to do first is to step into this hip circle and bring the hip circle up here just above the knee. Now what you want to do is you want to pick a line on the floor so that you can make sure that you're laterally walking in a straight line. And then what you're going to do is go ahead and begin to walk sideways by picking up your foot and driving the knee outward to stretch the band, and then allowing this foot to fight the band on the way back. You never really want to have the legs snapping together like this. Maintain control of the band the entire way. So walk your way all the way down, feeling those muscles here in the hips and the glutes sort of starting to burn and turn on, and then turn around and head all the way back. Remember, guys, the goal here is to activate the muscles in the hips and the glutes, not to fatigue them. So I recommend you only do about 1 to 2 exercises here with this band. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you like these videos, please like and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments below if you want to see anything further in the future. Otherwise, thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.